What is going on, Dev Squad? Welcome back to another video. My name's Invix, this is Ian. In this video I'm recording another Ciaran's Crazy World tutorial. In the last video we built the musical carts game, and in this video we're going to be building the Snowmaker. So let's get started on this build here. So the first thing we need to do, we need to mark out the path. So coming from down here where this path is, we're going to go to the, let's see, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 11. So 9, 10 and 11, it's a 3x2 path. And now let's get started on the actual build. So the first thing we want to do, we want to mark out the middle here. And for this I'm just going to put 2 snow blocks. And then on both sides of this we're going to place, I think it's 4. Let me just go down here and check. No, it's 3. 3 blocks of orange wool on both sides. And then we can get rid of the middle. And then down here we're going to break out the grass. We're going to put a snow block. And then an acacia door can go on there. And that will be the doorway. Okay. So the next one we're going to do, we're going to go diagonal to this here. We're going to place 2. Then we're going to go diagonal, place 1. Diagonal again, and we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to have diagonal 1, diagonal 2, and then 5. 1, 2, 3, no, not 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7, diagonal 1, no, diagonal 2, diagonal 1, and then 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, diagonal 1, and then diagonal 2. Okay, so this is what that one's to look like. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to put, let's see, 3 layers of snow on top of all that. So I'm going to be back once my invisible helper has added that in. Okay, so my invisible helper has built up the walls with 3 layers of snow. And the next thing we're going to do is on top of all the snow, we're going to have a ring of acacia slabs. So just going all the way across the snow. Don't try and connect them up in the corners or anything. Just put them on top of the snow, wherever you see it. And I'll be back once my invisible helper has done that. Okay, the acacia slabs are on. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to grab some orange wool. And basically we're just doing what we did down here. So behind the acacia slabs, we're going to have a ring of orange just going across exactly like it would on the bottom of the building. Like so, just going all the way around behind all of the acacia slabs. Like so. Okay, the next thing we need to do is wrong controller. Let's see. We need to put 3 layers of snow on top of all that. And then we're going to have a ring of acacia slabs on top of all the snow. And then behind the acacia slabs, we're going to have a ring of orange going all the way around. But this time we want to connect it up in the corners. I'm just going to go all the way around here like so. Down here and around. Like so, okay? And then we've got a line of orange right down the middle. So it makes this a little shape up here. The next one we're going to do, we're going to fill this empty space in with orange stained glass. And this is going to be the roof of the building. Okay, this side as well. Okay, so that is done. The next one we need to do, we need to get the windows added on. So let's go from the top half to the bottom half. Right here on the front, we're going to skip the first 2 and then break out 3 windows. Or 3 blocks and then replace them with glass to make the windows. And that leaves 2 on the side here. Going around the side of the building, let's see. On the right hand side here, we're going to break out the middle 3 and then replace them with orange stained glass. On the back of the building, there is no windows. And then on the side closer to the sushi restaurant, there are again 3 windows like so. Moving down to the bottom half of the building, we're going to have them on the same on these short sides again. There we go. I can't speak apparently. And these are going to be 2 blocks high this time. They're going to again go in the middle 3 blocks. There's not going to be any on the back wall, and then on the other wall down here, there's going to be 3 right here. There we go. And on the front, is there any? Let's see. There are none on the front. So that is all the windows on this thing. The next thing we can do, we can add the torches on. So torches, these are going to go on the bottom half of the building. These are going to go right here and here, one block away from the corner, or one block in from the corner, I guess you could say. Moving around the sides, they're going to go in the middle of the window, like so. Coming around to the back, they're going to go in the same spot as on the front, like so. And then one more time over here, just right in the very middle of the windows, like so. Okay, moving our way up to the top of the building, they're going to go in the exact same spots up here. So just going to go all the way around and do these exact same torches up here, like so. And then on the roof of the building, there's a couple more torches, and these are going to go. There's going to be one right in the middle on both the front and the back, and then on the short sides, they're going to go right in the corners. Okay, and that is all the torches on this building, on the outside at least. There'll be some more on the inside, but the outside ones are done. So let's head inside. Let's start focusing on that now then. And this is a bit of a confusing one. Or not really confusing, but it's just a bit of an annoying one to try and get right. So what we need to do is we need to create more walls on the inside of this. So for that, what we're going to do is, let's see, we need to put like a little diagonal part in here. So let me just count this. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Again, this is a little bit. Let's see. I really don't know how to explain this the best. I guess I could do this. If we come from the short sides where we've got the windows, we're going to extend these back by an extra 2 blocks. This will be a bit of an easier way to explain it. We're going to bring the snow up, and then we're going to, let me just see, we're going to take this across, double this up again here, like so. Okay, and then we're going to do the same on this side. We're going to bring these back an extra 2, like so. We need to fill this in as well, I'm pretty sure at least. Yeah, we do. Okay, with that being done, let's see here. So if we face the door, we come around to the right hand side here. We're going to put an extra 1 to the right. We're going to fill this up. Then we've got a little diagonal bit here. We're going to come down here. We're going to do that exact same thing, I believe. Yep, that is right. And then on this side as well. So I think that was the best way. I couldn't, because the thing with this build is Ciaran's got like extra snow like covering all this up. You know, kind of like this. However, there'll be more blocks. So it just made it a bit hard to work out how to explain it. Do apologize for that. But this is what we want to have it looking like at the moment. Okay, so go ahead and copy that. With that being done, let's let's do the extra snow blocks around. So, 1 block away from the door on the right hand side, we're going to put 2 snow blocks right here. Now, you could put snow underneath all of this, you know, change out the floor. I'm not going to worry with that too much, am I? Yeah, let's have my invisible helper quickly change the floor out for snow. Okay, so my invisible helper has filled the floor in with snow, and now we can get to actually building these walls properly. So, 1 block away from the door on the right hand side, we're going to put 2 snow blocks right here. And then on the next one, we're going to pile up 4 snow blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so we're 2 blocks higher than what's down here, touching the orange wall above. And then we're going to, let's see, in front of that, we're going to pile up 3. To the right of that, we're going to pile up 4. In front of this, we're going to pile up 2 and then 1 down here like so. And let's just see this quickly. Yeah, that's fine. It looked a bit weird, but no, that's right. Okay, moving around on the back wall over here, let's see. So we're going to leave this first orange block here empty, and then we're going to do 2 snow. That's then another 2 up there, that's fine. Then right here we're going to have 1, then 2, and then 3. And then we're going to have 1 down here. There's going to be a column of orange wall going up here. That's going to have a ladder on it in a few minutes. Then we're going to have 2 snow, 1, and then 3. And then we're going to have 1, 2, 1, like so. Turning around, on this side, we're then going to have 1, 2, and then 1 here. There's going to be 2 blocks right here. This is going to be 2 blocks, and then 3 blocks, and then this is also going to be 2 blocks back there. So go ahead, feel free to pause the video and copy all of this as needed. But this is what this wants to look like. Okay. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to get the little snowman area added in. And that's going to be where we've got the little windows. So, I do believe we need some, we need some hoppers. So, let's grab some new materials. We're going to need hoppers, we're going to need barrels. Hoppers, here we need barrels. We're going to need some orange wool. We're probably going to need some more snow. We're going to need acacia slabs. Let's see where acacia slabs are they at. And we're going to need orange stained glass. Okay, so let's get started with this then. So which side of the building? Let's start, if we face the door, we come to the right. Let's start on this side. So we're facing the aquatic aquarium, the fishy fish sushi restaurant. Let's see. So on the inside here, just behind the windows, we're going to break out the floor, and I think we just fill this in with orange wool down here. I don't know what this looks like, and I can't get in there to break it away because there's snowmen all back there. But these are going to have hoppers over top. But first we need to add barrels in, and so the barrels are going to go right at this level here. Is that right? Are they at the right height? Yeah, they're at the right height, that's fine. And then there's going to be hoppers just connecting into them. I'm sorry if I'm making this a bit confusing, but again, this is what this wants to look like. Barrels right here in the floor, and then hoppers going into those barrels. So if we were to drop something in the hopper, it should get placed right in the barrels. Okay. And the idea here is there's going to be snowmen sitting on top of the hoppers, and I think they're going to keep. I don't know what happens to them, but they keep making snow, and the snow gets put into the barrels, pretty much. So we need some top snow while I'm here, and the reason for that is I know the snowmen should do this automatically, but just in case they don't, we want the barrels, or the hoppers, my bad, to be covered up with snow. Okay. Then what we're going to do, we're going to right on top of the barrels, we're going to leave a gap. So we don't want like this. We want to leave a gap. So on the top half of the block here, we're going to have 3 acacia slabs. We need to spawn the snowmen in first, and we've got spawn eggs for this now, so I don't have to actually build them. And then we're just going to block this off with orange stained glass. Okay, so that's what that wants to look like there. And now what we want to do, there's one more little detail. Right in front of the barrels, we want to break out this little area here. We're going to break out the floor here and replace it with orange wool. Same thing here. And then this bit here is going to get acacia slabs on top of it. Okay, so we've got a little slope down here so you can actually get into the barrels. And again, I don't know how the snowballs work. I don't know how they make the snowballs and put them in here, but that is what happens. Snowballs will get taken from the snowmen and put into the barrels. Okay, we're going to do that exact same thing on the other side, so I'm going to leave my invisible helper to quickly do that. Okay, so my invisible helper has kindly filled in the other side for us, and again, it's identical to what's on this side. It's exactly the same. So go ahead and do that. Okay. With that being done, let's see here. There are some top snow blocks on the floor in here. And so if we start from the door, we're going to put one right in front of the door. And then we're going to, let's see, this is kind of hard to tell. We're going to go forward 1, to the right 1, and then to the left 2. Then we're going to go forward. We're going to have an entire row filled in with top snow. That needs to be down 1. That bin? No, that's fine. Then over here on the left, we're going to have 1. We're going to skip 2 and then have 1. And again, this is really hard to see. I do apologize for this. If I kind of stand here, it's a bit easier. Then on the next row, we're going to have 1 here on the right. And then we're going to skip 1, have 1. Then we're going to skip these 2. Then here we're going to place 2 on the right. And then skip the rest of it. And then we're going to have 1. And then 1 to the right. And then 1 forward like so. So it's a bit hard to see. I do apologize. It's really bright. And just makes it really hard to see. But I hope you can at least see it enough to get it finished. With that being done, there's a couple of torches around in this room, and these are going to go, let's see, pretty much in the same spots as they went on the outside. So on the front and the back, they're going to go, obviously, skip the corners, and then go 1 block in. On the short sides, they're going to be right above the windows, and then on the back wall there. Okay, and that's the torches done. Again, I really hope I'm not making this too confusing for you guys to follow along with, but I might be. So the next thing we're going to do is up here, where we've got this empty space with a ring of orange, we're going to have this all filled in with orange wool. So I'll be back once my invisible helper has filled that in. Okay, so my invisible helper has filled the floor of orange wool in for us. Now, the next thing we need to do is we need to start adding snow blocks around on top of all of this. So, let's see. If we're facing the back wall, we need to break out a little hole here right at the back so we can get up and down. But on the back wall, we're going to grab some snow blocks, and on the right hand side here, we're going to start by placing 2 coming forwards. Back here, we're going to place another 2 with 1 on top. Then we're going to come diagonal, we're going to have 2. And then to the right, we're going to go up by 3. Turning to the right, we're going to have, let's see, 1, 2, 3 here. And then 1 forward, like so. And then in this corner, we're going to build up by 3. In front of that, we're going to build up by 2. And then in front of that, 1. We're going to turn right here in the corner, we're going to build up by 3. And then build up by 2 to the right. And then we're going to skip 1. Then we're going to have 2. Or 2 1s, and then a 3. And then another 3. So that will be a total of 4 3s right here, going to the right. Let's see. Right here, we're going to have a 1. Another 1 to the right of it. And then right in the corner, we're going to have a 2. Then going around in front of the windows, we're going to have 3 1s, and then a 2. Then come forward with 2 1s, and then turn to the right 1, or left 1 with a 1. Okay, right back here, we're going to have 2 2s, and then 1 1. And that is all the snow up here added in, so I'm going to quickly pan over all of this. Just in case I made it confusing in any way, you guys can pause the video and just copy it as you see it. Okay, there is some top snow around all of this, and this is going to go, let's see, if we face the back wall, we turn to the left, we've got 2 here. Now this will probably change depending on your snowmen and everything and how they move around. There's some top snow around here, top snow here, none up there, okay. Moving around to the front wall over here. There's a top snow there. This side over here for the other windows, there is top snow going across all of these. There's a top snow here. And then on the back wall, there's top snow going across this. And then that looks like all the top snow. Okay, so again, starting from over here, we've got 2 right here. And then it comes across these 1s. And then back here, it comes across these 2, or these 1s, and then nothing up here on this block. Right here on this front window, then over here, we've got 1 here, and then 4 right here going across, and on the back wall just across here. Hope that wasn't too confusing. Again, it's really hard to show off the top snow. Not hard, it's not the easiest thing in the world to show off. And then pretty much on top of all the floor, there's going to be top snow, just to cover up all the orange wall. Okay. There's going to be a couple snowmen up here we need to add in. And also, we need an acacia trapdoor with ladders. So let's grab the ladders first. We're coming up to the final orange. No, is that right? Hold on. Snowman, move. You're on top of the trapdoor. Yeah, okay, so the ladders are going to come up to the final block of orange wall. And then at the first block of snow, there's going to be an acacia trapdoor, like so. Okay. So, let's add this. There's actually torches we need to add in as well. So, torches. On the back wall here, there's going to be one right in the very middle, and that's actually going to melt it away. No, okay. I don't know why, but this torch seems to melt this in my world. In Ciaran's world, this does not melt the top snow. Okay, apparently it's staying. No, okay. I don't know what causes this. If anyone can leave it in the comments to let me know what causes the torch to melt the snow, because in Ciaran's world it doesn't, but in my world here it does. So I don't know what causes that. But there is meant to be top snow here in Ciaran's world. I can't have it though because it just keeps melting. And maybe if the snowman leaves it, it won't melt. I don't know. I genuinely don't know why that melts away. If someone knows and could leave it in the comment, I would really appreciate that. Because, again, in Ciaran's world, it's fine. But in my world, it's melting. I don't understand that. Right above the short windows, here and here, there's going to be... And again, the top snow is melting in my world. Don't know what that's about. It didn't melt in my main world, though. That's the confusing thing. It does not melt in my main world. So torches pretty much go in the middle of all the walls, essentially. Okay, and then we can add the snowmen in. There's 1, 2, 3. There's 4 snowmen up here. Let's see. Let's grab some spawn eggs. There's 4 of them here. We can go back down the trapdoor. And that is the inside of the snowmaker finished up. So we're going to head outside. We need to quickly add the sign on. Snowmaker on the second and third lines, all capitalized. Okay, so with that being done, that is the Snowmaker finished. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.